All right, we're covering a lot of things around here today. No, it is too hot around here for puns. Hello everyone, my name is Leslie. I run One Time, and let's start off with a Q&A. When did the idea for One Time come to you? Public storytelling became a passion of mine 5 or so years ago, and because I wasn't in an environment where public storytelling performances happened all the time, I tried to apply those practices to vlogging to get better at it. And then I would frequently play with the idea of collaboration plus storytelling plus vlogging, and it never worked out. I have so many failed collab clips on my Google Drive. And one day 6 months ago, I was listening to a storytelling podcast about weird encounters, and I thought, I wonder if I asked 25 people just to send me clips of 1-sentence stories of weird encounters. I just wanted to see what they would send me. I really didn't have a plan for it, and then they sent me this stuff, and then I just watched them a lot. And it took me a while to figure out, oh, you make a collab video out of this. And then while editing, something clicked with me saying, oh, I could do this a lot. Oh, this is like the next step of my life, isn't it? What are some of your storytelling inspirations? Like many others, I was introduced to public storytelling through the Moth podcast, specifically through the Wanda Bullard episode of the Moth podcast, which I will link in the description. One day I'll talk about why that episode is so important to me. As of now, I have an ever-going list of podcasts, and you have your This American Lives and your 99% Invisibles. But in terms of public storytelling, I would go with Outside the Moth Risk podcast, which is high risky situation stories, and the Story Collider, which are just health and science-based stories, which I think is really cool. And then you have StoryCorps, in which some of those stories get turned into animated shorts, which are put on their YouTube channel. I've actually made a playlist of inspirations that includes StoryCorps and other film performances of live storytelling events, but also include YouTube-centric, community-centric projects and collab channels that have always stuck with me over the years. What were your initial goals for the project, and do you have any new goals? My main initial goals were 1, connect basic storytelling to the YouTube community, 2, start crafting my role in the storytelling community, and 3, showcasing a bunch of YouTubers with different niches, different backgrounds, different representations, subscriber ranges, sharing the love. My first goals for me technically were to work on my skills as a curator. How am I going to find enough people to be a part of the project? How am I going to expand my horizons to start finding people that are outside my scope of stuff I want to watch? Because, you know, what I want to watch may not be what somebody else wants to watch. As far as new goals go, I'm working on playing a more active role as an editor, and that is what I do for a living, after all. And since these stories aren't being told live, we actually have an advantage of being able to see these stories told in a different way while still maintaining the simple storytelling technique. And I would like to explore that stuff. I don't know how yet, but yeah. Since the next few episodes are already planned out, you may not see these changes right away, but they're coming. Do you welcome video responses? Yes, please use the prompts of any of the episodes if you're looking for some video inspiration. If enough responses happen, I would like to put all those together in a video every now and then. What do you think? Do you want this project to continue in the physical space? Oh yes, that would be cool. I actually hosted a storytelling circle at VidCon a couple of months ago. A storytelling circle is when you get in a circle and tell stories to each other based on a particular theme. It was good. I want to do it again. Oh, I'm gonna do it again. On Sunday, September 28th in Washington, D.C., we're gonna be swapping stories based on the theme Eesh at DuPont Circle at 3 p.m. on Sunday, September 28th. So come on out and meet people from all over, get to know people. There's also links to more information in the description below. Why did you start a Patreon? I would like to work on this more often than I do now. I especially love the idea of having weekly episodes of One Time, or maybe planning public storytelling events in cities that I'm actually not in. But having 2 jobs to pay the bills is making that a little difficult. I would also really like to invest in Creative Cloud one day. Anyway, if you believe in this project, love this project, and would like to see it grow, please consider donating to our Patreon campaign. When is your next open call? Right now. I'm doing an episode entirely made out of open call submissions. Good stuff. The theme for this open call is hometown memories. I want people from the tiniest of towns, the biggest of cities, to the somethings of something. You get my drift. I will be using 4 stories from the open call. Clips are 45 to 90 seconds. Upload the link, I don't care if it's unlisted or not, and send it to me by Saturday, October 18th. Good stuff. Okay, I had more questions, but it looks like they thought it was the right time right now to cut down some trees outside. Do you not know who I am? No. I appreciate the 5% of you that think this stuff is interesting. So, thanks. Oh, and thanks for 1,000 subscribers. What the hell, that's cool.